So today we'll be having an amazing section with our leaders. Okay, so yes, life is super, and welcome all the new members. Okay, just stay with us. You will have an amazing section with us today. Okay, all right. So without wasting much of our time, I'll be calling on our first coach speaker today to lead us, which is our soon-to-be crown diamond, Mr. Nick Lim. Over to you, Mr. Nick Lim. If you can hear me, can you unmute yourself?
Hello, hello, hello,
Yes.
Ken. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Very audible.
All right. Okay. Hello, guys. Thanks for actually having me here today. So to those who actually do not know me, my name is Nick, and I actually in this business Super Life World team dominator for the past 1.5 years, close to 2 years, all right, for the coming March, okay? And I'm actually doing this business 100% full-time and also 100% online, okay? If you ask me question about offline, I would not know much about it, but I'm more actually into online for this Super Life business, okay? So before I start, maybe just want to get to know you more better. How many of you are actually focusing on online, which is 80% or 50%, 50% above online? All right, if you are actually focusing on online, just give me number 1, okay? And if you are actually from offline, give me number 2, okay? So that I get to actually get to know you better, so I can deliver more message and also in detail if actually most of you who doesn't actually know more about online, okay? All right, I saw there's actually 1, 2, some even private message me. Okay, so 50-50. All right, okay, office. Okay, that's very offline. Okay, okay. So I believe that everyone loves duplication. Okay, everyone loves the team's growth instantaneously. Okay, which in just a month you can get 1,000 people. How nice is it? Okay, but I can tell you the key to get 1,000 people in just 1 month, I believe online is much more possible. All right, offline will be more to team trainings, team coaching, team bondings. All right, it's actually offline more to building relationship. That's what I felt. Okay, what you felt, all right, it's your actually decision, but I'm here. I'm so glad to actually have me here, okay, to share with you guys my experience throughout Super Life World. Okay, so my name is Nick. I'm 23 years old this year from Klang, Malaysia. Good evening, good morning, or good night, or even where are you from? Okay, because I know it's actually a global training session today. Okay, so without much efforts, let's get straight forward. Okay, I'm always sticking to the ATM rule. To those who actually listen it a couple of times, all right, maybe today, okay, I will actually give you more in detail. Okay, because in Super Life we need leads. Okay, the more leads you have, the more success where you will be. Okay, because in business, regardless whatever business you're actually doing, okay, but today we're focusing on Super Life. Okay, people is very important. Okay, the connection you have, okay, or today if you don't have connection, you can actually leverage on another person connection. Okay, so the ATM rule stands for add, tag, and message. These 3 rules, if you actually fully understand it, you can actually go out to any platform, all right, which is Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or even LinkedIn, a business profile statement there. Okay, so let's come on to the what is lead. Okay, because some of you actually don't know how do we get lead. Okay, or how do we know that who should we actually look for or go for, or who to go for to actually target them to be our prospect. Because some people actually let me know, Nick, I've been in this business for quite some time, okay, but I tend out to feel that I do not know who to look for to actually do this business. Just one question to ask yourself: who doesn't love money? All right, who doesn't love money? And Super Life World is actually the best platform that will change your life upside down in just a very short period of time. Okay, so lead is actually someone who are actually looking at your video or liking at your video. These people who are actually viewing your video is not a statue. Okay, they are breeding. Okay, so they are actually using social media. So these kind of people will actually look on your videos or giving likes or comments on your posts. Okay, you can go and approach them. Okay, but before approaching them, I will actually share to you more in further details. So the second one is someone who comments on video, which I actually touched just now, and also who shares your video. Okay, or even sometimes if you have a business profile, you can actually see that who are they actually sending them to. Okay, sending your video to someone or sharing to someone, or even screenshotting your profile. So you can actually go on Facebook, on Google, could look onto Facebook or even Instagram, like how to actually manage my business profile, or how could I actually change my normal profile to a business profile. Okay, so that you can actually gain so many leads there that you are never ever out of prospects. Okay, and the last one, which is someone who express interest in what you offer. Okay, so this is actually a very tricky one, which is I normally tend to justify someone who actually look on my posts over and over again without actually contacting me. All right, I'm very curious what are they doing, but then today their curiosity is not our curiosity. Our job is to actually share this opportunity to every soul on earth which is actually breathing, okay, with eyes, nose, mouth, ears, okay. All and each of these souls are actually looking for opportunity. No matter how rich are they, how poor are they, all right, they are either looking for health or also wealth, which is SLWC Global System platform that actually offers everyone out there. Okay, so before that, we actually need to know, okay, how long should you invest your time on social media? I normally tell people to actually strategize your time. Okay, social media doesn't mean that you need to actually use the whole day, or you need to chat the whole day, or you need to bring up any topic the whole day. I'm more to the straightforward type of guy, which is I wouldn't build a rapport. Okay, I would say I wouldn't build a rapport because I'm actually sharing with you with what I have done. Okay, so I wouldn't build a rapport, which is I wouldn't even actually ask him, what are you actually doing? Okay, this is actually my style, which is I'm very straightforward. Okay, and I always say use your time wisely. Okay, like for example, what I actually do daily. Okay, my Facebook profile, I have two profiles. Okay, which is one for actually business and one for my personal life. Okay, and both of these I actually take the time wisely, as in I spend at least 30 minutes to add people. Okay, we need to add people. If not, who are there to actually see the post that we are posting? All right, so we have to add people. Okay, so each day I would recommend to actually just add the 10% that you want to be your prospect. Okay, only 10% will be good enough. But in 1 hour, in 30 minutes, how would we actually justify, would this be a good one for us? Okay, I would say go to their profile, look at their photos, look at how they look like. The most important thing is, how are you going to work with him or her in future? All right, because if you don't like him or her, in order to succeed in this business, we need to build relationship too. Okay, I build relationship when you are actually in the business. Okay, so use your time wisely. Use 30 minutes just to add people. Okay, if you use it, if you've done it faster, very good. Okay, the second one you have to be very focused on is you have to create posts. Okay, post is actually an important factor where you can actually gain leads. Okay, but what kind of post, I will touch on it later too, which is you really need to see that how are your viewers like. All right, what kind of thing they like, what kind of ideas they would like, what can you offer them? Okay, and the second one is you do not need to scroll the social media for the whole day. Stop wasting your time scrolling the social media without looking for prospects. Okay, just focus for 3 months. 3 months is good, more than enough. All right, if you're actually in super life, in 3 months time, definitely I'm telling you, you have to be at least a Ruby leader. If you're actually following us day by day, every week for the coaching session, is a very good time for you to unleash the best in you. Okay, be very consistent about it. Okay, And the third one, which is you have to brand yourself. Okay, the branding yourself is so important that when you add someone, someone will actually come to look at your profile. What are you actually are? Okay, how do you look like? Okay, and who are you? Okay, because people is so straightforward. They are materialistic. Okay, so we need to be presentable. Okay, the thing you post, the thing you share. Okay, what do you want to let your in future prospects know more about you? Okay, your branding is so important. Okay, branding, we have segregate it into two different types of branding. The first one, which is something that curiosity branding. Okay, curiosity branding means today you're posting something that people will actually want to ask more about it. Okay, which means you do not actually let people know what you're actually doing, but they would actually come to you when they need help. Okay, what I actually do is normally in my Facebook page, I normally post about what people think about. Okay, like what I actually think daily, I will actually collect it, okay, and list it down so that I have future posting brandings. Okay, to keep myself busy, to keep myself on track. Okay, today we need to know that what are you actually thinking, and you always need to put yourself in another person. Okay, another person points of view is so important because what you actually thought, they never thought about it. Okay, but you have to actually know what are they thinking about you. Okay, so the second one, which is today, how would you represent yourself in front of strangers? Okay, because this business is all about networking, and networking is not through your friends, not only your friends, but through anyone that lives on earth. Okay, which is a very good thing that Super Life offers us a global system platform for us to unleash the best in ourselves, to be a leader. Okay, being a leader is so important. Okay, and personal branding and team branding is very, very, very important. Okay, team branding, you can focus on it because most of people out there, when they heard about MLM, okay, when they heard about network marketing, okay, they'll be thinking, oh, maybe this company will just go disappear after a few years because so many people make money, or something like you bring someone in and then you just let them there. All right, it's not like that. So you really have to clear out their negative thoughts. All right, you have to clear out the negative thoughts, get more videos. All right, get more how to say, reference what you say is actually true. Okay, because if you are actually posting that yes, we can make money, we can make money here, so like pays so much, all right, but without any factor which is anything that proves that people are actually making money in Super Life, who are there to actually believe you? Okay, so personal and team, you really have to work it well. All right, and when you are actually focusing on personal, just do personal for the whole day. If you're focusing on team, do team for the whole day. That's it. Okay, so don't make people confused about what you're actually trying to tell, all right, or to share to another people out there. Okay, and what to post, and post what? Okay, because many of you, even me myself, all right, sometimes we are actually out of ideas, all right, what to share. Okay, and the most important thing is what can we deliver? Okay, because what we actually deliver will represent us, ourselves, which is actually wanting prospects out there. Okay, so make use of everything you see in the platform as in groups you are in, all right, or in Super Life World groups, Telegram, all right, the channel and everything about Super Life. Make use of everything. I believe if you are new here today, it's a very good startup package where you just need to go to Super Life World website or even DBSLWC group, all right, to get so many posting ideas right there. All right, make use of all of it. Okay, and the second one is post consistently. I would always actually particularly say, okay, which is we have to post consistently. Okay, just how to say, think about it. Okay, if you're actually posting today and you don't post tomorrow, what will people actually think about you? Okay, because if you're actually getting someone to actually join you today, okay, and you are posting that only one time, what do you think for the other prospect you are actually approaching previously will think about you? Or today you only have prospect today, tomorrow you have none. Am I right? Okay, so you really have to post consistently, all right, to actually let people out there or your prospect or your future prospect to know that you are actually growing. Okay, without them you are actually growing. Okay, it's so important to be consistent. Okay, and many of us fail to do so. Many of us want to make so much money in Super Life World, but we fail to post consistently. All right, because social media is one of the best platform to share and to get prospect out there. Okay, prospect is something that they will actually view on us, but then they will tend to neglect us. So what we want to actually get their attention is posting more attractive things. Okay, never ever be boring. Okay, never ever be boring. What do I mean as boring? Okay, which is today your post, like today Instagram, there's so many tools there. All right, there's so many GIF, okay, which is today you can actually add songs on your post or add funny gimmicks on your post or even create TikTok videos. All right, do something funky, all right, or do something special, okay, so that people will actually get attracted. And the moment when they are keeping viewing your videos without you realizing, they are actually your prospect. Okay, so prospect is never the end. Okay, prospect, there are forever there is prospect, but the only thing is, are you consistent enough and are you actually doing it the right way? Okay, and then today, why am I actually sharing about social media is because the difference of KPI. Okay, for offline today, we wouldn't know that are they actually looking at our thing. Actually, they just seen us when we send them, they seen us and just leave it aside. We wouldn't know. Okay, so we have to know our audience even more better. Look at your posts. Which posts actually gain more attraction, or knowing people what they are actually interested is the most important thing. All right, because just think about it. All right, if you have two posts, post A and post B. Okay, you post A, there's no engagement right there. Okay, and there's no like, there's no comments. But for post B, even though they're actually related, there's so many engagement, there's so many likes. So this actually shows that post B is actually better than post A. So follow the type and the style of how do you actually post in the post B, all right, to do your posting in future. All right, because me myself, I actually tend to realize, okay, after doing online for quite some time, okay, some of my posts gain 1,000 views, some of my posts gain a few hundred views, some of my posts even gain less than 100 views. Okay, so this is actually the factors that I want to share with you guys. You really have to see, okay, which posts will actually gain more attraction. Okay, and it's actually a networking business, but not a not working business. Okay, this business is for everyone and this business is for everyone who start. They can start, okay, because the capital here is not that high and it's so advantageable where everyone can actually succeed with us, but only the thorough breath lasts, which is Mrs. Bakyam, all right, Dr. Maha, second house that always quote this, all right, only the thorough breath lasts. Okay, so in other words, for the ATM rule is actually just like that, but add tag message. Make sure you always do this, okay, because you never know, all right, online is actually better for you. And I would actually say for most of you who are actually using online, you will feel online is actually better than offline to gain leads, to gain prospects, all right? But if you are actually in offline, okay, or you love offline more, it's just because of the curiosity and the engagement feeling, all right? And what you actually felt in offline is totally different than online. It might be boring in online, but just imagine if you can actually reach out 1,000 people in online and then turn them to your prospect, then bring them to building on offline. It will be much better and you will save your time even more. Okay, so today I actually want to let you guys know, all right, make use of online platform, all right, add tag message. Okay, if you're on Facebook, add text message, you can do it in private Zoom, in private form, which is private messenger groups, all right? Or even you can actually do it on offline, okay? Offline is so hard to do, but you actually can use ATM on offline just to give them a gist about the idea, and you can see how your team actually grow in nearly future. Okay, so basically today the session for me is actually this short, okay, and I hope you actually enjoy it and gain more ideas about how would you actually do it online. Okay, thank you very much, and over to you, Okoro.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Nick Lim, for that wonderful and amazing coaching section with you. Okay. And I hope everyone here, you guys are making notes, because in order for you to understand what he's saying, you need to make a note from what he's teaching. All right. So we need to make regular posts, like he said. It's very important. We need to make regular posts and also follow up with the people that liked and people that comment. Also, you need to comment in the comment section as well. And also, just make it fun. All right. So that's the beauty of the business. The reason why I love Super Life is because not only you are doing the business, you are here also, you'll be teaching how to do the business. We're giving free coaching. Another company, they pay, but here in Super Life, we give it free of charge. Just come and learn how to do the business for your own good and for your own team building, okay? And in order for you to build yourself, all right? So thank you so much once again, Mr. Nick Lim. And now I'll be calling on our second speaker, which is our second coach for the day, which is our soon-to-be Ruby, Prakash G. If you can hear me, sir, can you unmute yourself?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yes, welcome, sir.
Life is super, Ken. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Very warm welcome. All right, I'm so super excited. I'm so happy to see all of y'all here. Okay, almost like a 48, almost like 60 or 70 of y'all here. My name is Prakash. For those who are watching me for the first time, I'm a Malaysian. I'm local here, and I'm doing this presentation live from Malaysia. Welcome to the weekly English coaching session. Right, amazing peoples, all of y'all. Right, thank you very much for being here. Right, okay, what I'm going to talk today. Before that, see, this kind of presentation or this kind of a coaching is very important, very, very vital when you do some business. Okay, even if you are studying, this is very important. Even if you are working, very important. Even if you are venturing into a business, this kind of a coaching is very, very, very important. So I'm really excited to be here. I hope all of you are here. Please stay right to the end, ladies and gentlemen, because more exciting events going to come after this. Okay, so my session today, well, I'm going to talk about how to do an effective presentation. Okay, as a business people, we all do presentation daily, right? Or either it's daily or weekly, monthly or hourly, or every minute we are doing presentation. All right. Yeah, there are some cases when we don't have any prospect, we go online and do some live presentation, just give the audience to looking at us. So this kind of presentation needs some fine tuning. Okay, go to your chat box now. All right, go to your chat box now. It's going to be an interactive session, not too long, maybe just about 15 to 20 minutes. I've given the time 15 to 20 minutes, so I will keep in that time. Type in the box yes or no. You feel so fearful to do a presentation. Yes or no, Y or N. When you want to do a presentation, you feel so fearful. Now, like, it's like, oh, how am I going to do that? Okay, Queen Yana was no. All right, great. You got it. No. Anybody have a fear of giving a presentation? First time presentation or maybe second time, be it online, offline, be it over the phone, be it anything. Yeah, Agi, thank you, because you say yes. Okay, we all have this fear, right? For my experience, I started to be a public speaker almost like 6 to 7 years back. All right, and I attended a meeting that time. It was a business meeting, and so-called the presenter was not there. Okay, and suddenly the boss called me up and then asked my leader, sorry, actually he called my leader and asked the leader, do you have anybody that can do a presentation? And my leader turned to me and said, this guy can do a presentation. I was like, what? Am I going to do a presentation? No, I'm not going to do a presentation. You know, we all do that, right? Imagine you're going to talk for the first time in front of the audience that you don't know, and you don't have an experience at all. And, you know, like you're not prepared at all. There is no PowerPoint, anything, nothing. You never prepared at all. So I was given a floor with the people just to do a presentation, just right like that. So what I thought to myself, okay, Prakash, you don't have experience, you don't have a knowledge, you have never faced this before, right? Why not just take it? So I say yes. I say yes. I took the challenge, and I don't know how I did it, but after the presentation, everybody say, Prakash, it's a good job. You know, I don't know, because I was, you know, they normally say the building is strong, but your basement is weak. You can feel that literally your knees are shaking, you know, when you do this kind of presentation for the first time. The building is super solid, strong. You can like, wow, wow, wow. But at the bottom is shaking, bro. So that is my experience of first time presentation, and I did it. See, what I want to tell here, when you want to do a presentation or anything, when you're given an opportunity and you don't have the skill, you don't have a knowledge, you don't have experience, what do you do? Most of us will say no, right? But what I will say, grab that opportunity and then develop your skill later. Okay, grab your opportunity, develop your skill later. With that note, I call it as an icebreaker. Let me go to my presentation. Okay, hope you can see my slides. Okay, this is my slides. I hope you all liked it. Okay, so my topic is very simple. Can see my presentation here, my slides, bro? Can?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very clear, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay, how to do an effective presentation. Okay, this topic, I just love this topic because I'm a person who like to talk, and I like to meet people, and I like to, you know, deliver some message. I've been doing this all the time. Okay, if you look at 20 or 30 years back, Prakash is a very, very quiet person. He is never you know, talk to anybody. Even his school time, he was very quiet. He was just zipped. All right, but I don't know, something brought me. I went to do some direct selling and meet people. I talk to people, and you know, I don't know what happened to me. I changed into a person who can really talk. Okay, I don't know how good am I. You got to write that in the chat box. Okay, so here, let me bring you to the how to do effective presentation, ladies and gentlemen, under the SLWC Global Franchise System. This is the wonderful system that I've seen. Okay, how many of you have a fear in speaking? That was my first question, or giving your presentation, or a public speaking. Okay, if you say yes, then this session going to benefit for you. Okay, if you got a book, you take a note now. Take a pen, grab a pen, take a note now, because I'm going to go on the tips after the session. All right, so the presentation, you know, we all of us are doing an online presentation now. Those were the time that we met people on offline, and there was a crowd that we can talk in the hall. But currently it's a pandemic. We can't meet people on an offline that much. So you want it, you don't want, you like it or not, it's going to be online. It's going to be online. Okay. But ladies and gentlemen, 55 of y'all, almost like 60 of y'all are watching. Not everybody can pay full attention in your online presentation. Am I right or not? Okay, maybe you're doing something else and just, you know, put the phone on a loud mode or on a headphone or something like that, and while doing your cooking or your something, right? So there is how to engage everybody in the presentation on our online presentation. That is the topic today. Okay, and whenever I do my presentation online, okay, I have a way of doing it. It should be more to giving, not in taking. Right, it should be more in giving. The more you give, the more you give, the more you receive, my dear. The more you receive. So forget about who you are, what you have been through. You know, the moment you stand on the stage, or the moment you are in front of the computer, the moment you are in front of the laptop, you know, the task is to give. give the best you could give. Because remember, normally in any kind of like a presentation, or when you do some posting, there is always this kind of things, right? Your email, phone number, contact details, blah blah blah, and then it will be like a session like, okay, I'm an MBA student, I've done this, I'm an advisor for the CEO and all that. Okay, your your audience know that you come there to brag yourself. So it should be purely on giving the opportunity to your prospect. Okay, not to gain directly or indirectly. It should be in a sense of giving. I got this wonderful opportunity, I am benefit out of it, guys, I'm giving it to you. So that should be the way. It should be more to giving. All right, next, presentation should be straightforward. There is no turning around and touching your nose. No, not like that. It should be very straightforward, right to the point. Okay, how am I going to do that? That's your question, right? Guys, get yourself prepared. Get yourself completely prepared and get ready. All right, and know your audience. You need to know your audience. Okay, before, normally when I go for a presentation or somebody asks me, okay, Prakash, can you do some closing? I'll ask what is background, what he's done before, all this. You need to know your audience. It's very, very important. And get prepared. It is very important as well. You can't go there and then telling like, oh, wait, let me come back to you. Oh, all right, okay. No such thing. It should be crystal clear. It should be delivered right to the point. Okay, for that you got to be prepared with what you want to present. Okay, and be ready. Be ready. Your presentation, your how you dress up, how you present yourself, that should be ready. Some people just be ready, but they're not prepared. Okay, they dress up so nicely, they carry their laptop and then go, but blah blah blah, nothing happened. Okay, and the third reason, as I said, you got to know your audience, who you are talking to. Is it a college student? Is it elderly person? Is it an auntie or uncle? Is it a so you got to know a professional or non-professional. You got to know, and you need to know what they need, they want from you. Okay, when you give what they want, then you get what you need. Right, next, let me go on a tips for a great start. Okay, all of you want to do, okay, how am I going to start this session? That's right. Okay, begin your presentation with a storytelling. Okay, you heard just now from Mr. Lake, he was explaining himself how he was before and now, and you heard from me what I was doing and how I went to, in a public speaking. Guys, that is what we call storytelling, because we grow up in a culture of listening to our parents telling the story. It can be very creative. It has to have a content. Maybe you can talk about a history, okay, how network marketing started, or your experience in network marketing. You share to them. It has to be very emotional. It has to be two-way communication. And then you go to the marketing concept. So everything, you can use any example. You can talk about a prime minister, you can talk about your president, you can talk about your neighbor, your auntie, your dog, anything. So your presentation should be start with a great start. A story is always a great start to do a presentation. Right, next I move on. Things will not go as planned. Yes, this is what the problem. All right, as I said, Prakash, it's easy for you to tell, but I planned everything, I prepared everything, but it doesn't go as I planned. Correct. Why? How are you going to control it? How are you going to manage this? You have to have a situational awareness. Sometimes, like my example, I went there, I was supposed to just sit there and listen to the presentation, and end up I gave the presentation. All right, you got to bring the audience towards you. See, when the stage is given to you, when the floor is given to you, the platform is given to you, you manage the crowd. You are the controller of the crowd. You got to remember this. Okay, if you're sitting in front of your prospect, you manage him, you bring his audience towards you. Okay, you got to find a way for that. Okay, you got to find a way. How sometimes like you brought your laptop, but your laptop crashed. You brought your handphone with some presentation, but your battery died. You got to come up with your second plan. That's how you manage the situation. Situational awareness. prepared for it. Okay, sometimes we thought we're gonna for a presentation which is so professional, we expected something else. But the moment you reach there, maybe it is a bar, somebody sitting with some beers and all that, you'll be like, wow, how am I going to explain this? Manage that. You got to be prepared for everything. Okay, next, to do a best effective presentation, you got to be bold, very, very bold. Boldness is the key. You got to be firm, you got to be bold. You don't have to be rude. Do not do that. You don't to be rude, but be very bold and solid. Okay, and you know, always we have this is my first question: how many of you all have a fear? Right, when you're on the stage, when you're on a platform like this, you always think, okay, all right, 100 people are watching me live now, or 70 people are watching me live now. Will they accept what I said? Do not worry for that. Will there be any rejection? Maybe they will reject me, maybe they don't want me to talk. Do not worry about that. The fear of crowd, this is the number one fear for public speakers. Okay, and to do a presentation also, you have some kind of fear when you have like 5 people sitting in front of you and all of them are GM of the company and you have to present. Okay, so next, fear of misunderstanding, fear of mistake, making mistake. Instead of saying, you know, starter package, you started talking about supreme package, he's talking about a blah blah blah, this and that, everything, pairing, bonus, that everything, like concept, you didn't get it right. Okay, do not worry. As you goes by, everything will change. You got to keep doing what you're doing. And fear of technical incapabilities, yes, this is the number one now. Like what Mr. Nick said, you got to play with all those gadget. You got to play with all that, you know, the GIF is there, the how to edit your videos. Download all that. Do not worry, everything you have guide. You just go to YouTube and you learn. So you will overcome your technical incapabilities. Okay, I did that over the year, over and over. As you keep doing, you will find the interest into it. So all this fear you can counter one by one. Take note or take screenshot if you want to take. You will overcome this. Okay, do not worry whether they're going to accept me or not, because you are going to give. You're not going there to take. Remember that. And you're going to be very, very bold, and you cannot half step. Don't step back halfway. Finish it. When you open a book, you got to finish it. When you open a presentation, finish it, no matter what. All right, and do not fear of failure. Do not fail. Don't worry, you know, like the child in the picture, you know, it's all right. It's okay to make mistakes. This is not a school. This is a real life. In school, yes, there's only one correct answer. All right, you cannot make mistake in school, but here, no, real life, you make mistake, you make correction, you make it better. Right, so don't worry of making mistake. Mistake will guide you. Okay, fail means first attempt in learning. Note that down. Fail means first attempt in learning, then you become better. All right, and also, as I always say, when the learning ends, or as the learning goes by, you remove the learn L and you start to earning, ladies and gentlemen. All right, next, this is the most important one: tips for effective presentation. Right, I want to make my presentation powerful, really solid, and I want my audience to really pay attention to me, what I do. Okay, this is the one. Get your energy up. You know, in the beginning of today's coaching session, I was like, wow, because I was listening to Rocky's BGM. You know, that gives moods for me. Okay, so you want to get your energy up before the presentation, guys. At least do some exercise. You push up, or, you know, jump, you know, something. Do that kind of thing if you want to go for an online presentation like this. All right, next, you can have a cup of coffee next to you. You know, your choice. You want to have a juice, anything. So get something like that, so you get your energy up. It's very important, because your audience can visually and can actually sense whether you have that energy or you're just like, okay, today I'm gonna give a presentation. I know that's not what we want. Okay, you can even listen to one heavy metal song and go in like, I'm gonna blast it. You know, that should be the way. And Be more animated. What is animated? It's not about cartoon here, guys. All right. See, those days presentation, when you're in the stage, you don't put your table and sit down like this and then talk. Yeah, you stand and you talk. So your posture has to be correct. You have to have an eye line contact with your camera. Don't look somewhere else. It has to be eye 1-to-1. Be more animative means you also have to have your gestures. The audience will be looking. Some of your audience, not everybody will look at your presentation. Some will just zoom to your video. So you got to be very animated. You can see all the professional speakers, they have their body gestures. Body language is very important. Even you go for a offline presentation, this will help you very, very much. Okay, and keep your energy at optimum level all the time. And right, guys, this is the most mistake we do. We don't talk. We always read our presentation, blah blah blah. Okay, this is the pairing bonus, and then you get a benefit, and the company going to give you a bonus. Do not be monotonous. You got to have your up and down when you give a presentation. So it has to be more explanation rather than just reading. Okay, because your audience, yeah, they can read what you're showing, they can read, but they want to hear from you. So it has to be 1-to-1. So if you don't prepare your presentation, if you don't go through your slides, guys, you're going to fail the whole presentation. Okay, so it's very important because they want to hear for an explanation. Otherwise, you can just send the presentation to them, they can read. Yeah, so they are not there to listening to what you are reading. Okay, thank you very much. I have done my job. SLWC is a wonderful system. Okay, and we are guiding you here every week. Come here and learn. Okay, when the learning stop, then learning never stop. When the learning goes on, the earning also goes on. Okay, if you are doing online, it's a great opportunity, it's a great platform. Okay, anything that you are good in yourself, maybe you're good in singing, you're good in dancing, you're good in cooking, you're good in anything, just blast that on your Facebook, on your Insta, on your TikTok, anywhere. There will be an audience that watching at your status all the time, and eventually they will come back to you. SLWC Global Franchise System, I really thank all of y'all, almost like 70 of y'all. I hope all of y'all benefited. So see y'all on the next session, and thank you very much from me, Prakash Arumugam. I pass the floor back to Mr. Ken. Life is super with Super Life. Thank you very much. See y'all, guys. Gracias. Thank you, bro. Over to you. So Ken, are you there, sir? Or should I just continue the session? So if y'all really benefit out of this sharing, you can type yes on the chat box. It will give me a good motivation for me to come up with a better and more learnings in future, right? So you can type yes, no, you're correct, you're not correct, anything. There's no right or wrong. Okay, so thank you very much, because all your feedback, really appreciate your feedback. Okay, thank you very much. Ken is there?
Yeah, he's here.
Right.
He's here.
Thank you very much,
Yes.
sir. Over to you, Mr. Ken.
Okay, so sorry, my laptop just got jammed. Now I have to go out and come back. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Prakash, for that wonderful and amazing presentation on how to present. Yes, I will use myself as a point of what you just said, because I haven't speak in the public. I remember when Dr. Maha called me once in the HQ, that was 2 years ago. He called me. That was my first time to handle mic to speak in the public. I was shy because it's my first time. So after a series of phone calls and personal coaching with Dr. Maha, I was able to take the lead by doing presentation. Now I can face hundreds of people and speak to them without being shy or scared. So you need to build yourself. You need to know you need to have the passion, and you need to be focused. So I love doing this now. Like, I'm happy with what I'm doing in Super Life now, always speaking to people all over around the world. Okay, so we need to learn how to speak and be bold in whatever thing we are doing. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Prakash. All right, this is about 60 of us here. Okay, I will call on the fastest crown ambassador and the founder of SLWC, which is our father of wisdom, our system coach, Dr. Maha, to kick his own section. Sir, over to you, sir. If you can hear me, you can unmute yourself, sir.
I can hear you. Super live is super.
Life is super.
And yes, I like what you all did. It's powerful rocking session. Guys, today's session, every Friday we're having this session here. And this session is designed for you, for your team members. And if you really want to grow on this in this business, it's not about what you know. What you know limits you. Okay, what you know limits you. What you don't know is actually builds you. If you want to know something more, then you have to learn what you don't know. Okay, so let me just set my this thing. A leader from India is trying to call me now. He should know that I'm in a session. Okay, so let me now share with you my slides. Before that, I'm going to have more like a Q&A session. I'm going to tell what was the purpose of today's session. Let me just share that with y'all. And then after that, I will allow you all to ask me questions. And you can ask the questions, and then anyone of us can answer, or I can answer. I'm going to now share something that I like to go direct to Google and share with you what's happening in the world now, and how consultants and coaches in the world are looking at how to look into life now, and why what we are doing in network marketing business or super life is actually close to what they want us to do after this pandemic or during this pandemic. Okay, so developing inner personality. In fact, this is my favorite word. I like this. I coined this word, developing inner personality. Everybody got external personality. We wear good, we dress to success and all that. That is external personality. But no point you dress very well, you drive the best car and everything. But if you don't know how to use your inner self to bring in people. In this business, it's not about attracting people. It's about attracting souls, guys. Attracting light energy. You are a light energy, you attract another light energy. And the word soul here, I'm saying S-O-U-L, source of universal light. So I didn't want to use a lot of the word soul, because you will go and stuck into some religion, and then you say, okay, speaking from religious point of view. So I've come to now a new norm. I call it inner CEO. Inner CEO. Whether you like it or not, whether you are educated, not educated, whether you know online, not online, you know everything. Ultimately, you make the decision for your life. Nobody does that for you. Your parents can say, parents can do this, they can cajole you, can do everything. But ultimately, what you say is the final truth for you. So you are your own decision maker. Where does that come from? Your inner CEO. You can come and listen to me here. You know, there are 58 people here. Why are they? There are, even in my organization, there are 50,000 members. In the entire Dominator, maybe 170,000 members. But why are they only 58 people here? Because everybody else know. But because they know, it limits them. Those who want to know more, you become limitless, guys. And it's Pareto's law of 80-20. Not everyone has to be successful in life. Not everyone deserves what Mother Nature is giving. Because everybody is reserved to win, but not everybody deserves that. So the right ones will come. Normally, personal coaching session like this, when I set for companies, I touch them a lot. And I only ask them to give me 25 people. 25 people, so that I can have more interaction time with them. And I normally have it for 2 days or sometimes 3 days, whether it's insurance, network marketing, and all that. My goal, I'm hired to have a mindset for them. The difference between you and where you are, it's your mindset, how you set your mind to get what you want. So you have to do that by developing your inner personality. Today with Zoom, I'm so happy because I can reach out to much more people. I can reach out much, not only people, but in terms of locality. Earlier, I can only do it in the HQ, or I can do it in a specific place. Today, I can do it so broadly in so many parts of the world. And then there's no limit of people, guys. Like what Prakash always says, the gadgets people are using to reach here, maybe 50, maybe 60, maybe 70, maybe 100 times. But the number of people watching behind the gadgets, whole family members, whole team, a lot of teams are watching together with them. Some countries, they don't have proper phones, so they come to one place and sit down and listen. So whoever is listening, how many people is listening doesn't really matter. But one inner CEO listens, many lives changes, guys. I always say, one person sees this the right way, 1,000 lives will change. So today, Nick Lim shared with you how I raised myself from simple country boy into a global business building using social media and SLWC Global. I can vouch for him because I picked him up in the month of March. I said, let's rock in Zoom. He is my first icon. Every time I do something, I create a system, I create icons for that. In 2017, when we started, we didn't want to go on the road, the old road where people use offline. We wanted to go on online. So we created Technopreneur. And the first Technopreneur was Mr. Vimalan. So we made him the icon. And Vimalan was only 20 years old when he joined us. By the time he became icon, he was 22, 23 years old. Nick Lim joined us about 22, but by the time now he's 23, but he's already a Zoompreneur. So Vimalan was our Technopreneur. Nick Lim is a Zoompreneur. So what is the difference? Technopreneur helped me a lot. When I was working in income tax ages ago, and when I was 22 years old, when I was introduced to a similar system like this, 37 years ago, I came out from income tax, I came out from employment, I became an entrepreneur. So what is an entrepreneur? All of you are coming here, sitting down to listen to this. You want to express your entrepreneurship. What is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship comes from a French word. Entrepreneur means get up and go. Get up and go. That's what it really means. Get up and go. It doesn't matter how many times you fall in life. Every time you got a chance to make a choice to get up and go. So every time universe gives you a chance to make a choice to change your life. The 3 C's. Every time you're given a chance to change your life by making a choice. If you don't make a choice, the chance can never change you. You see, this chance, Super Life came to so many people in 2017. But the 5 or 6 of us made a decision to change our life using this chance. And that not only changed our lives, it changed people's life globally, guys. Globally. So that decision was made on 2017. So your success is just a decision away. The chance is right on your palm now. And that chance is SLWC Global System. And right on your palm is your smartphone. Doesn't matter what phone you use. Doesn't matter whether it's Android or whether it's iPhone. Doesn't really matter. As long as you have a smartphone, the name of the game is you are in the business because it's right on your palm. So you see, when I started 37 years ago, I'm giving you 3 different scenarios of how to do this business. One scenario, the hard way, the traditional way. And I got my brother Bashir here from US. Brother Bashir has been involved in this kind of business even longer than me. If I'm 37, he's for 47 years. And those days, yes, we have to carry the bag and we have to go from house to house and say, hello, uncle, hello, auntie. And then we have to smile. We have to do all the hard way, guys. It was really hard way. And if I ask young people to do that now, they will shoot me down. So that was entrepreneurship. If I worked in income tax department, and if I didn't take the chance of coming into this system, what would have happened to me? I would have just used my brain. I would have used my body, served income tax. I would have got salary every end of the month. Every end of the month. But because this system came, I leveraged on the system. I changed my life. Okay, how did I do that? Those days, it took me 5 years to learn the system. A doctor takes about 16 years to learn the system to become a doctor. An engineer, 16 years. Lawyer, accountant, all of them have to sacrifice a number of years, guys. Yesterday, I went for a break with my wife and I watched 2 movies while being there. And those 2 movies, very powerful movie. Gave me a lot of revelation last night or beginning of this morning, early morning. One of the movies is called Tenet. And that movie, Tenet, is a very powerful movie. And that movie talks about how you can change your future by coming back and changing the person who caused you the problem. That is Tenet. You and I cannot go back to our past to change. We only can change from present. Another movie I watched was Wonder Woman 1984. I tell you, super duper movie, powerful movie. A lot of some people succeed, some people fail. That movie gave us so much of awareness, guys. I told my wife, maybe we came here for a reason. And that reason is to sit down quietly, both of us, watch this movie and get some pointers. And if you got chance, please watch Wonder Woman 1984. Everyone got a wish to become successful. Everyone got wishful thinking. You see, Wishful thinking will never take you anywhere. I wish I want to be a millionaire. I wish I can do this. I wish I can do that. All that is called wishful thinking. Then every wish will come to reality. But what happens? You have to pay a sacrifice. You have to give a sacrifice. Without sacrifice, the wish will. What that Wonder Woman movie was trying to tell us: if you make a wish and then you are not willing to give sacrifice, even if it happens, it will kill you and kill so many people. So you have to make a wish. But if you suppose you wish 1 million, if you strike 1 million lottery ticket, that 1 million can kill you guys, because you didn't give your sacrifice to get that 1 million, to understand the power of 1 million. There are a lot of people who earn lottery ticket 1 million, and then next year you can see them going back to their old self or the older self. Why? 1 million cannot change you. But if you develop yourself, develop your inner personality, come from within, come from within, come from within. Even if you lose 1 million, you'll know how to make back 1 million. Average Americans who become millionaires, they will have bankruptcy at least 4 times in their lifetime. You can ask Mr. Bashir on that. Average top level Americans, they will have bankruptcy at least 4 times. And one in UK, one top guy was coaching people how to make $1 million. Then there was a young boy sitting down in the class who just inherited $1 million from his father. Then the trainer came to know about it and asked him a question. How come you're sitting here? You're already a millionaire. Your father gave you $1 million. He said, that $1 million was earned by my father, not by me, sir. So if I don't learn how to earn $1 million, I can finish this off just like that. So I come here to earn myself, learn myself how to earn $1 million. So guys, earning $1 million is easy if you buy lottery tickets and wait for it to happen. But it's one in million probabilities. Okay, we call it probabilities. But in this business, it's 1 in 10 possibilities. You can be a millionaire 1 out of 10 possibilities. There you can be a millionaire 1 out of million probabilities. You see, gambling is based on probabilities, guys. Business like this is based on possibilities. You talk to 10 people, 1 guy will say yes to you. But you don't know which guy will say yes to you. That's why you need to talk to that person. You know, this morning I was interacting with one of our leaders, Mr. Bashir. In fact, I should watch for him. And he's going on a massive action. So I said, very good, brother. Massive action, massive results. Many people want success fast, but they don't go massive. When you go massive, then you'll get the right 2 guys to come for you. So that is law of possibilities. And that law of possibilities can work for you here. So how do you do that? How do you increase your law of possibilities? You see, here also, if you don't learn the system, you don't learn the business, you don't learn about yourself, you're also going to gambling now. You're going into probabilities. I buy the super package. I hope someone will make me successful. That is gambling, guys. I buy the super package. I sit on the house. I hope someone will do that for you. That is gambling. And that is why many people don't succeed in network marketing business, don't succeed in any business they go in. It's just like going to the gym. Out of excitement, you'll buy the gym. The guy comes and sells you the idea of the gym, says it's good for you, and then you sign up. But how many people continuously do that to get the V-shaped body, guys? Not many. Same thing goes here. So everyone comes with excitement, but many don't last until the end. So I'm going to share with you why learning is very important. This business, it belongs to learners, not knowers. It belongs to learners. Okay. So Nick Lim shared with you on that. And in fact, extremely super. When I came into this system, that is at age of 22, 37 years ago, I only know one way, talking to people offline. And we had to go 5 years to learn the system also. And within the 5 years, I didn't earn much. Anything I earned, I put back into the system to plow back to learn. Buy books, buy cassettes, buy this, buy that, attend trainings, attend coaching. 5 years was just foundational building. I really made money, not in network marketing, but when I came out network marketing, I went into insurance. I made my money there. I made my money in the next 5 years in the insurance industry. I make good money. I bought a bungalow house. I bought a car. I bought everything. I traveled the travels. And then I was there for almost 16 years in the insurance industry. Then I came out of the insurance industry to go into spiritual part for another 10 years. And I came back again into the system 2011 to become a consultant trainer, coach, and also system trainer, system creator. And that was what I was doing from 2011 until I found Superlife 2017. But something in my heart, I said, I've not completed what I started at the age of 22 to become a crown ambassador. That was my goal in that company when I joined. So maybe the universe knew my dream, knew my wish, knew my desire. So pulled me back and put me back into Superlife. Today, not only I'm a coach, trainer, I'm also a player. Wherever I go, I become the best and I make sure I be the best. Why? That was what was taught to me by this industry when I was 22 years old. Never do anything if you are not going to finish the game. Professionals complete. What is the difference between a professional and an amateur? A professional is the one who committed to excellence. He's committed to excellence and he completes the game. Amateur doesn't do anything. He doesn't complete the game. That's why many people go into a doctor field, only professionals becomes doctor. Many people go into the medical field, become professional doctors. Many people go into the legal field, professional lawyers. Many people go into every field, become professional whatnot. Why? Because they learn and they sacrifice their time, guys. So today, this industry that touched me when I was in income tax, if I had been in income tax, I would have been one of the top officers there. Many of my friends are there now. But I will be retiring on 7th of January 2022 at 60 years old, but coming back into the cubicle and sitting in the house again, don't know what else to do. Thank God at the age of 22, I had this thing bugging me. And there was a quotation by John Kennedy, JFK, John Kennedy from US. His quotation was really bugging me at that time. Life is not a prison in which you await your execution. Life is not a prison in which you await your execution. Life is an adventure. Life is a journey. So I couldn't see myself joining the working in income tax until 55 and waiting for my retirement. I couldn't see myself doing that. I couldn't see myself sitting on the chair and living my life there for every day for 8 hours or some, government is 8 hours and then continuing like that. I couldn't see myself. I wanted much more in life, guys. But I didn't have the guts to do that. I didn't have the knowledge to do that. I didn't have the experience to do that. So I have to spend 5 years in this industry to realize that, guys. And then on the 8th year, I resigned from income tax department. I came into insurance fully. And today I am what I am. And that is what I call developing inner personality. But today, you don't have to wait for 8 years. You don't have to wait for 5 years. You can do it within 30 days. Within 60 days, within 90 days to come in full-time into this business, and you will never go wrong. Why? Everything is in your palm now. Nick Lim, I just have to give him 1 inch. He will know how to bring in 20 each. Because everything is in internet. Everything you are looking for is already there for you, right on your palm. Anyone who's lazy, they won't be able to do it. Anyone who's willing to come out of their comfort zone, they'll do it. So that's why from 5 years, it reduced to 2 years with Vimalan in technopreneurship, because Vimalan became a crown diamond within 2 years. And then it came even shorter now with Nick Lim. It became less than 1 year, guys. Nick Lim actually did his emerald within 6 months or 7 months or 8 months, around that. And now it's going deeper now and building now. Anytime it's going to be a crown. And during the pandemic time, during this Zoompreneurship, I had 3 people who did that, 3 or 4 or even more. Okay, who had no experience in network marketing at all, who had never done this business, but the speed of light and the digital globalization made them earn 75,000 from 25,000 to almost 75,000 USD, guys, some even 100,000 USD in a very short period of time. So this is what you can do for you. Why? When I was at 22, 37 years ago, I had to go and see the many. But today with social media, with 5 billion phones around the world, 7.7 billion population, 5.8 billion on the phone, and 5 billion phones in the pockets of people will come looking for you. So you just have to upgrade yourself as fast as possible. How do you do that? You do like what Prakash did in the last 10 months, guys. You develop your inner personality, you unleash the leader in you. Prakash was thrown out of his job. I can say that, and Prakash also accept that. Because he was retrenched. The good name, kicking out from a job, the good name is retrenchment. So we know people ask you what happened. I was retrenched. That's a good way of telling. But actually we were kicked out. Why? The organization doesn't need your service anymore. So you will either be kicked out at 55 or you'll be kicked out in between. When it happens in between, it's called retrenchment. And every 10 years, there's a cycle. And that cycle will put through a lot of people through that. RRI. You all can write this down. Why network marketing is very, very important, very, very powerful. RRI. Retrenchment, recession, inflation. Recession, retrenchment, and inflation. Every 10 years, prices will go up. Price of things that you buy will go up, guys. What you used to buy for $1, you need to spend $5 or $10. That's what inflation is. Or you earn money. What you used to earn $100, today the $100 might worth $80 or might worth $50. That is called recession. Okay, when prices go up, we call it inflation. When your income comes down, it's called recession. The value of your money is called recession. And we cannot run away from that. Every 10-year cycle. Remember, the economy, the Western economy is based on Keynesian theory. It's based on probabilities. They don't even have, it's just a theory, Keynesian theory. So every 10 years, we have to go through that. Now, every 10 years, people lose their job. People lose their value of their income. People lose their hiking in price, and people are stranded. And in the 90s, credit card came to help. But credit card made a lot of people to become debtors, guys, creditors, and a lot of people had to have to take up big loans, and that was the biggest killer. So all these are skilled human beings at stress level. Now the network marketing industry fills the gap. That's why every 10 years the network marketing industry grows by 1,000%. Every 10 years, other industries might go down. Other industries must have sluggish growth. But every 10 years, when the economic downturn happens, the only industry that goes up by 1,000% is the network marketing industry. And that they call it during epidemic, every 10 years. But during pandemic, it will go up by 10,000%. So I don't apologize for network marketing industry, because I'm an advocate of network marketing industry, because it has changed lots of lives around the world, including mine. So if you can see the changes happening to Prakash within these 10 months, he could have been in the cubicle, he could have been wherever he was, he could have been the best of the best there, but he only makes one income because he leveraged on the organization to get the income by exchanging his number of hours there. He's not exchanging anything else. He's putting his hours there, not even his talent. Because once you go into one organization, what you did yesterday, you're going to do it today. And the same thing you're going to repeat tomorrow. You are just filling up the job function, guys. It's called RUT, routine use of time. And there's an RUT now, and then there's RAT. There will be a rat race. That system, people use that to compete against each other. Good friends become enemy for you. Because a guy, you also looking for that position, he also will be looking that position. Suddenly, your good best friend can become your enemy. Or you'll be sitting down there working very hard, hoping that your boss will retire or boss will go off, either sick or something. All those are actually causing problems for us, guys. And that is the salary world, the rat system. And you get frustrated sometimes when you are better than another person, that person goes up. All these causes a lot of unwanted frustration, and yet you don't have any other way, you stick on that. But chances comes for you like this, opportunity comes like this for you. Many people don't come in. When the first time this person came to me, the first introducer for network marketing, I still value him a lot. I pray to his soul wherever the soul is, because he has passed on. His name is Patrick Ravi. When he came and gave me the piece of paper at the age of 22, it's on a black and white paper, nothing fancy, nothing colorful. In that paper, I saw 15 benefits, 15 benefits. You can be your own boss. Didn't even excite me. I didn't want to be my own boss. I see my boss suffering. Why should I be my own boss? Then he said, you can have the freedom to travel around the world. I've never even gone into a plane. It didn't even excite me. Then he said so many things, guy. One thing excited me most at the age of 22. I can meet positive thinking people. That's what I wanted. Because working in the government, I'm not saying everybody is negative, but because we got 8 hours, and then government, not much of work, I can do a lot of work. I can finish the work in 1 hour, and then we will chit-chatting. And then we expand the hours, the work as though that we have got so many hours to do because there's no pressure for work. But what happens in between, at that time, we'll be talking about movies that people watched, the series, Dallas, Dynasty, and all that, Adara. If you come in the morning, if you don't watch anything, you get sick because everyone will be talking about it, and you don't watch it, then you'll be in trouble. But I want to come out from that vicious circle, guys. In and out, doing the same thing over and over again. Zig Ziglar said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So I wanted to come out from that. And that was my goal. That was my dream. And I was praying. I was doing everything I know I can. And that's why my call was answered when this piece of paper came to me. And he said, come. I didn't even know what's the name of the meeting he was calling me for. He said, come for the business opportunity, sir. And then you can get these benefits. That night I went. It was raining cats and dogs in Malaysia. Now, during this that period, during this thing, there will be lots of rain. And it was raining. So I went there. There were only 3 people, the presenter, the person who invited me, and myself. There were not a lot of people, guys. Now you call people in Zoom for SOP and presentation like this. At least you have 20 people, at least you have 30 people, at least you have 10 people, at least you have 20 people. So I'm still happy. I don't have to go out of the house in the rain, everything. I can sit here and still people come to me. That time I went there. It was there me, but that guy who presented me, I must thank him. That's why Prakash did a very good job in how to effectively present people. That night, my life changed, guys. He didn't even see that I was only one person. He saw like as though there was 100 people in the crowd. He treated my soul like there were 1,000 souls sitting down there. And he valued my presentation, my presence there. He valued my presence there, and he presented the same level of enthusiasm and excitement. Sometimes I see leaders, they come for a meeting, then they say, oh, very little crowd, and then they go presentation according to that. Never do that, guys. One person can change your life. One person can change everybody's life. It takes one seed to create a forest. It takes one matches to burn down the forest. And that's how powerful one person is in this business. That night, my life changed, guys. All I wanted there, I was looking at the guy speaking and speaking and speaking. Whatever he presented didn't get into my mind. After he finished, we went for a coffee, and I just asked him one question: how to be a speaker like you? That was what attracted me. I want to be a speaker like you. What should I do? Then I asked him a second question. 1 month before that, I went into insurance for a while, short while. I sold about 10 policies. I made some good money. But after that, I didn't want to go back there because it was such a firing session. Just 1-2 months. Then I asked him next question, which is better, insurance or this business? They say, of course, this business is better, because I left insurance to come here because this business is better. So at the age of 22, he giving me that conviction. I signed up immediately and I didn't go back anywhere. And I did that part-time for 5 years, guys. I always tell people you can do part-time, but don't pass your time. You can do full-time, but worse still is people who are full-time, they're fooling the time. They go out and say, I'm super life. I'm full-time in super life. But most of the time, they're fooling their time. But that part-time, that short time I had after my income tax work, my tax work will finish at 4:15. The short time I had, I did the most to learn first. After my work, I'll be either in my mentor's house, or I'll be in the center, or I'll be talking to somebody prospecting about the business. Either I learn or I do the business. I learn, I do the business. I learn, I do the business. And learning was so important for us at that time, guys. We didn't see much money, but we saw a lot of learning. But today you can do this business and you can see learning and earning at the same time. But the dangerous thing here is young people, they learn a lot, they make the money, and then they allow that making their money stop them. And that is the most dangerous thing that's happening in super life, is happening in the new world now. They let the title, they like the position, they let the money, they let the cars to stop them. They think they know everything. And that's the biggest killer of all killer. When you say you know, actually you don't know. But we wanted to know. And that pushed me. And that is why when I went into insurance, I made money with just 9 couples, husband and wife team. I learned here, I made money there. But today, after coming back here, I don't have to go out of this very powerful network marketing system, because network marketing system has been taken to another level by what we call as internet and what we call as social media, and now what we call as 4.30 industry, guys. 4.0 industry, sorry, not 4.30, 4.0 industry. And network marketing has gone up so much higher because of this 4.0 industry. And we are not on par with any other thing because we are far, far ahead. And we are the only industry now creating more millionaires in a year than any other industries put together. Even you take the latest system, YouTube, even you can take the latest REIT system. REIT system is selling property online, REIT. Or even you can take our network marketing system. These three systems are creating millionaires every year. YouTube is creating about 5 millionaires. REIT is creating about 50 to 100 millionaires. Now we are creating about 350 millionaires, guys. 350 millionaires every year. Why should we apologize for the system? How do we do that? We teach young men like Nick Lim how to capitalize and maximize social media. Instead of having chatting hour, wasting your time, convert your chatting hours into asset. And that's what we teach them. And that's why Nick Lim, within 1 month, he brought in 1,100 people just from Instagram alone. Instagram alone. And he hit his Sapphire leader. Not even within 15 days or something, he finished his 5,000 USD. And then within 1.5 months, he finished his Sapphire leader, 10,000 USD. And then after that, you need to build people, guys. So it took some time. It built people down there because you can do it fast. Your duplication is more important. And his duplication took, then after 1-2 months, he did his Ruby leader. And then we build people below that. And now he's learning the art to become a leader to go and build people more. And then he did his Emerald leader. And he's very close to his Crown leader. And he used to ask me, Dr. Maha, how come I hit so fast all this? Why Crown is taking some time? I said, the universe is testing you, whether you are the right one to fit into the crown or not. You see, it's not easy to be a crown diamond, guys. You have to fit in. Why? Because when you become a diamond, when the sunlight shines on a diamond, it reflects the power of the diamond, not the power of the sun. I repeat, when the sunlight shines on a diamond, it reflects the power of the diamond, not the power of the sun. And the sunlight shines on a glass, it reflects the sunlight's power. In network marketing industry, it must shine your power. You must bring out your golden power within that. That's why you're called crown diamond. You wear the crown and bring out, that means you brought out the diamond in you and it's shining out to people. And then you touch everyone, they also change. If you really understand that power, you will understand the power of Super Life system, guys. And in Super Life, you earn the money first, they give you the title. Most traditional network marketing, they give you the title, you have to go and earn the money afterwards. Very tiring. Here you make the money, you do 5,000, you're called a 5K leader, super leader. You do 10,000, you're a Sapphire leader. You do 25,000, you're Ruby leader. And Ruby is actually the heart level because now you're knowing the passion of this business. You see, position will never give you money in this business. Position will never attract people in this business. Your passion. That's why Ruby is only on the heart level. You're passionate about this business. Then comes Emerald. Emerald is in the throat level. A good speaker speaks from the throat power is very important. We call Visuddhi power. In Sanskrit, we call Visuddhi power. If this power doesn't work, your words will never touch people. You can speak as long as you want. You can scream, shout, but you cannot vibrate if this power wasn't work. We call it Visuddhi. Emerald is this level. Crown is coming in this level, guys. And that's where you're now glowing and your vibration will attract more people. And that is why it took me 2 years to become a crown diamond. I built the foundation the old way, technopreneur way. Then when I came in 1st January 2020, I declared full time because I was making some money as a trainer coach before. So I cannot deprive that. But in network marketing industry, the moment you declare in network marketing, you lose everything. No network marketing companies will give me jobs. No insurance company will give me jobs. So I had to bid my time. On 1st January 2020, I declared full time into Facebook and everything. But then the pandemic happened. But now, nobody knew this pandemic was coming. None of us. When we started Super Life, nobody knew. When we started Dominator, when we started all this, nobody knew. But that is the one that gave us the catalyst now, the speed, the growth, and phenomenal success came, guys. From the 22nd March 2020 until August 2021, I finished my balance of 400,000 USD to become a Crown Ambassador. How did I do that? As a Crown Diamond now, I shine to go and shine other people's life. We created triple Crown Diamonds. In India, we created triple Crown Diamonds. In Europe, we created so many double Crown Diamonds, crowns all over the world. My left and right got double, triple and all that. That's why I'm naturally pushed to Crown Ambassador, guys. In this industry, you only become successful when you make other people successful. So that is why when you present, when you attract people like Nick Lim, after that, the presentation is very, very important. And Prakash, why I asked him to do the presentation, within a short time, he's shining like a very powerful presenter. And I like that. Even what you call Kenneth, how do I test people is I give them chance to talk. When they present, I know their leadership qualities. Then I garner them, I make them powerful speakers. And then once they become powerful speakers and trainers, then I don't have to worry about them, guys. Independent people working interdependently. My direct people, all my direct leaders, they don't report to me, neither I check on them. They will do their work, and then whenever they have problem, they call me. They are independent, I'm independent, we work interdependently. But I go down and I look for people below that. And then I look for new people there and I bring them up, build them. I build the foundation for all my leaders. And that's what I do. That's what network marketing is all about. So to do that, you must become, first you must learn how to attract people to come to you. That's why the 5,000 USD is very important. If you are coming here today, Superlife, today you are joining us today. Okay, if you are joining us today, you have to first earn the 5,000 USD. If you set your mind today, you set your mind and tell your inner CEO, I want to earn the 5,000 USD. I got only, say today is 10, I got 20 days more to go. If your inner CEO picks up that energy, nobody can stop you guys. Within 10 days, you can, within 20 days, you can do the 5,000 USD. Nick Lim has done. The same time Nick Lim, young man here did. The guy, another guy in India also did. I created 2 Zoom Pronos in March. One in Malaysia, another one in India. And they did it for 15 days, the 5,000 USD. Now with Superlife, with Zoom, you can even do it shorter than that. It's how much you want, what you want. When I was going for my Crown Ambassador, every time I do training, every time I do, there were 200, 100 people all. Because I made sure that everyone bring people because I was going for something. If people are not coming, means people are not going for something somewhere. So you have to run for something, guys. So you have to set your mind. You have to set your mind. You're going to be set a 5-year project. 5-year project. Don't come here to do a quick rich scheme. This is not a quick rich scheme. Why our industry is hurt is always hurt by the money game scheme. And where people want to put money and then sit down and hope somebody will work for that. We don't play that game, guys. It's hard work, system work, teamwork. Hard work is not on other people. Hard work on yourself. Hard work to become a power of yourself. Hard work to convince your inner CEO that you are a powerful person. You cannot do this mind level business. It's not a mind level business. It's not a leap level business. It's a heart to heart business, guys. Inner CEO to inner CEO. And all you need in Superlife is just 2 people. One on the left, one on the right. So you need to attract people as fast as possible. Nick Lim gave you that. And then you need to be a good, effective presenter. How to present effectively SLWC global system. Don't go and sell STC30. Sell SLWC global system. Use STC30 for your own self so that Corona won't come near you. Then start local, go global. Sell, start local, go global. Tell people we are giving you a chance to go to global market. You have to be an importer, exporter. You have to get import-export license. You have to go and learn. You have to do so many things to become a global player, guys. Today, sitting in your house, from the comfort of your phone, through the power of your smartphone, you can do global business. Housewife can do. People for no education can do. Teacher can do. Anyone can do. And that's what we are giving people. Start local, go global. And then we are also telling people, my health is my wealth. Every business, they are doing 2 things. Either they're giving products or they're giving service. No business in the world is created for something, guys. Every business, no business in the world is created for nothing. Everything is created to serve people. In any business, the asset of the business is people who build the business. In any business, the asset of the business is people who build the business. So our job is to serve people, serve people, serve people. So we got 2 products here we are serving people. One is the physical product to take care of their health. They buy the system from us, SLWC global system, and then the product comes along with that. And at the same time, they can sit down in their house, they can do business globally. So product for their health, system for their wealth. So my health is my wealth is my family's health. When we started in 2017, it was like a luxury. Nobody wanted to come to us. But today, with the pandemic hitting people hard, it's become a necessity, guys, a necessity. Everybody needs Superlife now because they have to sit down in their house and do this business. We don't know when this corona is going to go. Nobody can tell you whether people are manipulating us or what. Nobody knows. You are in no control of what's happening macro level. But you and I have got control in micro level, guys. Micro economy is within your control. I'm going to quickly, after this, I'm going to call 1 or 2% share. I'm going to quickly share with you what's the latest, what Forbes is telling you, and how you can fit in whatever I'm telling you now. If one of you change today, you're not only going to change Superlife, you're going to change so many people's life around the world, guys. So very, very important how you see this. So I'm telling now, learn from home and work from home. LFH, WFH. That's why we are teaching people now. So the me I see within as my inner CEO is the me I be without. Why many people come to us and joined us from 2017 still are struggling. They're hoping someone outside of them will make them successful. Cannot, guys. No two people in any part of the world can make you successful unless you don't see yourself successful. You only attract those who you see within yourself. If you see love inside you, you'll attract love. If you see hatred, you'll attract hatred. If you see failure, you'll attract more failure. So I only attract what I see within me. That's why you have to see yourself successful within you in Superlife before you even start Superlife. So my principle is start it right. Start it right, choose the right, and then finish it right. You have to start it right to finish it right. Every marathon, I used to be a long distance runner in school, 400 meters, 1,000, and all that I used to run. My coach used to tell me how you start for short distance is very important. It's also important how you start for long distance. How you start short distance is the sprint you make from the word go is very, very important for you to finish it, the 100 meters, the sprint you take, and how you put your leg is very important. For marathon or for long distance, you shouldn't use every power. You have to be more endurance power there. So you have to run slowly and then speed up at the end. So both ways, how you start is very important, guys. Start it right. I call it start it right. And this is what I've been teaching network marketing CEOs from 2003. I gave formulas. I gave them system. And you're lucky now I'm giving the system direct to you, not through a company. And I'm not charging a single cent. Why? Superlife is paying me very well. So I give, and no more I give you all, I know the universe will take care of me. So if you can do that now, you also can do wonders, guys. Learn from me, teach, help other people to learn from you. Okay? So now, ask me anything. Session is on system mastery, personal mastery, product mastery, plan mastery, people mastery, and challenges mastery. Before you ask, I already gave you the answer. I already gave you whatever questions you have in your mind. I always pick from the people who are attending. The 55 you or 60 of you, or whatever, I can feel your vibration. I pick all your questions. I've already answered most of the questions. Okay. Now I want 1 or 2 of you to share, and I'll just check the remaining time I have before we end the session. And I think you all are enjoying the session. 9:36, we still got time. Maybe 15-20 minutes I will cover. Before that, I want to call 1 or 2 of you to share. What did you gain? Every time we have to do a mood check, guys. If we just gain 1 point, every seminar you come in, every talk you listen, you may not pick up everything and go. But it just like a small inch holds one big door. Doesn't matter oak tree door or whatever door. It just 1 point can change your life. If that 1 point penetrates your CEO inside you, nobody can stop you in this game plan. And Prakash said just now, practice is very important. Before I call one person to share, let me just share a short story. Why practice is very important. Some people say practice makes perfect. No, practice can never make you perfect, guys. Right practice will make you, but practice becomes permanent. Whatever you practice every day becomes permanent in you. And to tell you the story, let me tell you a story about this guy. Village in India, which was attacked by Bengal tiger. You know, Bengal tigers are very huge tigers, and they will come in and they will attack the cattle, attack all the livestock. And these people were going to the village head and said, please get us somebody. because we are losing our livestock. He said, okay, I'll get the best trainer, best coach, best shooter, best hunter. I'll bring it down. And then he's going to track down this tiger and kill it. So this best man came. And then he came and he parked himself 3 nights there in the jungle. And the night the tiger came, after 3 days, the tiger came and he was face to face with the tiger. And when he was face to face with the tiger, and he took his shotgun, and he shot. And the same time as he shot, the tiger also jumped. The tiger missed him by few inches. Okay, the tiger missed him by few inches. And then the bullet missed the tiger by few inches also. When they miss each other, what do you think they will do? Well, they stop each other and green that? No, guys, they ran off. The hunter ran off the other way and the tiger ran off the other way. So this guy ran off and then he said, oh my God, I was almost killed. I better start practicing. I better start practicing my shot aim and shot shooting. And then he was practicing. Suddenly he heard some rumbles in the bushes. Then he went and picked there. He saw the other side. The tiger also was practicing, guys. The tiger also was practicing short jumps. You see, guys, as you're practicing how to get yes from people, people are also practicing how to say no to you. And today, everyone in the world know how to do that, because the moment you say you're going to come, they know this guy is going to come for something. They'll go on Google, they'll check everything. They will come and they'll wait for a while how to say no to you. And that's where the challenge in the business is. And you have to practice every day. Your presentation must be done. The first 30 days in the business is learning and practicing, learning and practicing. And then what do you do? Just like how a doctor does housemanship, how a lawyer does pupillage, how everyone, even an accountant, even engineer will go on internship. You have to do this practice first. And when you're practicing, that's where you really learn, guys. That's where you really learn. Practice makes permanent. Whatever you keep practicing becomes part of you. And then you can correct yourself. You can correct yourself. So every day, do a presentation. Practice, practice, practice. Never stop practicing. Never stop practicing. Okay? Because people are now becoming better. But this business is not about, those days we say skills. You need skills to convince people. Nowadays, I don't do that. My trainings, even before this COVID-19, I say the skills I'm using now is totally different. Those days we say skill means, if y'all can write this down, the word skill means sharp kill. S-K-I-L-L. Sharp kill. Sharpen your sword that you can do more killing. That was 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, 100 years ago, where people hunt down people and make them become their victim or their client and all that. We don't do that, guys. The moment you have that kind of attitude, people will run away from you. That has gone. That's the old way of doing things. I go and look for a guy, I corner him, I do everything to make him my victim. That's why people are scared of us. They're scared of salesmen and all. So how do you do this now? You don't kill people, you kill your own inhibition. You sharpen your mind to kill, K-I-L, your inhibition, your fear of people. You kill your own fear, your laziness. You kill your own presentation. You are so scared to talk to people, like what Prakash said. Initially, everybody is scared to talk to people. It's not only Prakash had the feet rumbling. Myself also had the same time, and people called me to speak the first time. Everybody had that. But if you had seen me when I was 22 speaking, and now it's totally different. So you need to practice, guys. Very important. And all that is to improve. Kill your own past. Kill the failure to win the winner. Sharpen yourself to win yourself, not for other people. What will happen to you when you do that? You become quality. My style of thing is, first I have to make myself a quality, then I have to attract two qualities. The two people who join me, they must be quality. So for me to attract quality, I must be a quality. For me to attract a good wife, I have to be a good husband, quality, a good husband material. For me to attract a good husband, I have to be a good wife material. So I have to be the quality first. So people come to people, guys. People join people. People don't join Superlife. People don't join buy accessory. People buy you. People join you. So you have to be a quality first to attract quality. That's why the 5,000 is very, very important. What you do speaks so loud that I can't hear what you say. If you are in Super Life 4 years and you tell you can be making millions and you still have not made your 5,000, what you do speaks so loud I can't hear what you say. So you have to do that fast, guys. Today's world is practitioner's world. When I came out from my spirituality to come as a trainer coach again, I realized today's young people, they don't want to learn for future. They want to learn for today. They go to YouTube to see masters who can teach them how to dance. They want to go to YouTube to see masters how to do anything. So you have to be a practitioner first. When I came out, I was doing a lot of insurance practitioners training coaching. Why? Because I was a group sales manager before I went to spirituality. So I was able to talk what I practice. So I was attracted by companies, all they paid me good money. Network marketing, I also did that for 5 years, but I became a trainer coach. So I was attracted by company to train CEOs of new companies and all that. But I wanted to fulfill to be a player. So today I also played that role. I'm a coach, trainer, player. But whatever you do, you only have to teach them what you have done. You cannot do more than that. So my style of teaching is, if I've done 5,000, I only teach you how to do 5,000. If I've done 10,000, I teach you about 10,000. If you ask me more, then I say, go look for this guy who has already done that. Today, I can teach you about Crown Ambassador because I've done Crown Ambassador. If you ask me how to go more, then I say, go the guy above that. But I will work with me, be a Crown Ambassador, then you also can go up there together. Okay? So in this business, you cannot teach people what you have not done. So first, guys, make a decision, 5-year game plan to become a Crown Ambassador. Do the 5,000 within 30 days. Within 60 days, have the 2 solid people left and right. If they come from one country, you can have one country on the left, one country on the right. Super duper good. And if you have one country, the volume will come for you. So what do you do the first 5,000? You become a builder. I call you a builder leader. Once you already done the 5,000, you work with your team now, create 2 builders, builder leaders. And that level you are called a developer, builder developer now. You're developing 2 teams now on the left and right. And then once you become a Ruby 25,000, you are gone into what we call builder management. You are managing your team now. Today, I'm playing the role of managing countries, guys. I don't manage people anymore. I manage countries. India got problem, I manage India. Papua New Guinea problem, I manage Papua New Guinea. Europe, US, I manage countries, guys. And that's why I love Super Life. You see, that's what you can happen to you also. Okay. Now, I think I'll just finish off this one. What's happening in the world now? Why Super Life is fitting very well? Why people are going very fast in this thing? Let me see if I can get that to share with you. And then after that, we will get 1 or 2 people to share. Then we can end the session today. Okay. And let me just get this. Where did I put that? Okay. COVID and the New World Order. Very good article from Forbes. I like whatever I share with you all. If there is anything extra I get it from Forbes or the latest consultancy section, guys. Okay. Prakash or this y'all must watch me. Can you all see this? And if I scroll up, can you all see it scrolling up? Okay. Can you all see this, Prakash?
Yes, sir.
Can, sir.
Is it very clear?
Yes, sir.
Can you read that for me?
COVID and the New World Order, building a new human-centered economy.
Okay, you see, it's building a new human-centered economy. I repeat, what they are saying, COVID and New World Order is building a new human-centered economy. What is network marketing? It's human-centered economy, guys. It's people-based economy. Okay, if you can be a super duper guy here, you can take STC study every day. You can be very clever in selling STC study. You can make a lot of money, but you can never make your millions if you are not people-centered. This is people's business. And today Forbes is telling, today the whole world is going into that. Okay, so very quickly I share with you the pointers here. Later on, I can send you the link. You all can go into that site and you can read that. Okay, so this is a highlight. And this is what I used to share the last 3 weeks now. It's all about people. And today it's all digital, guys. The whole planet is going to digital. And then the pandemic is pushing the planet to go into digital, where global economy is coming from that. And network marketing industry has got a ready-made system for you. You don't have to go and reinvent a system. You want to reinvent a system, is going to cost you a lot, guys. Okay. So what is network marketing is doing and what are they saying now? Necessity as a new mother is called innovation. Network marketing is always about innovation, guys. When communication started changing, the first time communication started changing in Malaysia or in every part of the world, we didn't have a phone at that time. We only had wired phone in the house. And then they came up with what we call as SMS. SMS started, not even SMS, they had this text. I can't even remember that gadget they used. Kilatcom. What is Kilatcom, Prakash? We used to text each other. Kilatcom, the brand name. Okay. So that was how communication came. And one of the first guys to use that was either network marketing companies or insurance companies. Then the first handphone that came was not even the kind of handphone you are seeing now. In fact, in Malaysia, the first handphone was called smartphone. Oh, pager. Thank you. Tile. Tile shows now, we all are older guys, okay? Pager came. And network marketing industry or insurance guys were the first one to use these pagers. We text each other with message. Then came a phone where you can carry in the hand. There were huge phones, very expensive phones. Not all the ordinary guys can have it. Malaysia came up with a called smartphone at that time. The name of the brand was called smartphone. It came from a telecommunication unit where you have to look for a triangle-shaped picture everywhere in the board. Then you can call out. You cannot receive call. You receive a text from the pager, then you call out from here. And that was the first phone that I remember using. And then came Nokia and all that, and then it changed our life, guys. First is a phone where we can interact with each other. Then came WhatsApp, changed the whole world, social media and all that. So you see how communication is changing our life. Today, communication has taken network marketing industry to another level, an industry which is well respected now because of the communication that's happening now. So necessity as a new mother is called innovation. This is the same necessity that created network marketing 79 years ago during the Second World War. Okay. Now, what's happening here now? You see, this is what I want to show you, the pointers here. You can read all this later. Please read the pointers, and these are pointers I'm happy about. Why? 5 ways in which SMEs can unlock growth in the post-COVID world. SME means small and medium income, and that's what network marketing is all about. But here you can be small and medium, but you can make $1 million income. You can make like a top industrialist without much cost involved. You can stay at home and make that kind of money. How do you do that now? Number one, the shift to cross-border e-commerce will flourish. Guys, that's what's already happening. Cross-border e-commerce. That means you cross-border now. Start local, go global. That's what it means. Start local, go global. Okay, from country to country without even leaving your home. And I call it GPI, Global Pipeline Income. Age of 22, I was taught about pipeline income. What is pipeline income? I can carry the bucket to my office every day, work for 8 hours, then come back home and go do that. End of the month, I'm given a salary. And once a year, I'm given an increment. Or if I learn how to put a pipeline from the office to my house, I can get money every day. So those days, it was called pipeline income. Today, I call it GPI, Global Pipeline Income. So I plug pipelines into other parts of the world, and money is coming from Papua New Guinea, from India, from other parts. Small money, when it combines, becomes big money first, and it comes passive. So, and it's cross-border, guys. You don't have to travel now. You just have to have be good in Zoom or any one of social media. Be fearless. You have to be fearless, guys. Now is not a time to become coward. That's why we develop you, we build you, developing inner personality. We want you to be fearless. 2022, the world gives way for a guy who is fearless. If you're fearful, any time of the era, you cannot grow in life. The world has got no time for timid people. So that's why we develop inner personalities very fast here. For me, my specialty, my style is I bring out heroes out of zeros. I develop inner personalities. Okay, leaders. I don't believe in you making money, you driving the car, but you don't develop your inner personality. Very important. Reinvent your business model. Here, you don't have to reinvent. You just understand SLW global system. We have already reinvented the model for you. And it's already a successful model. You're not going to go and test this model. You already got a lot of success stories from Africa to India and all that. Okay. SMEs tend to gain from decentralized finance. Today, the whole world is going to decentralized finance. A lot of funds are going to be given to small business to support. We don't need that funds, guys, because we don't need huge funds to do this business. All you need to do is come in the super package. 1,150 SP points. It can be 4,500 ringgit in Malaysia. It can be 89,000 INR in India. It can be 6,500 in Naira in what is that, Nigeria. It can be 4,300 Kina in Papua. It can be like that according to your currency, according to your country you are. And if you can't afford that money, you don't have to go and take up a loan and anything. If you have your friends, any well-wisher, fantastic. Because you bring in 2 people in the left and right in a super package, you get back your money. So if you want to go fast and furious, that's the package. Then if you don't have that money, then go for the next package, the Supreme Plus package. If you don't have that money, go for the next package, the Star package. Okay, if you don't have the money, then you go for the starter package. If you don't have the starter package money of 65 SP points, then you ask yourself how long you're going to tell that, guys. But we are going for mass market. We want everyone to be successful in this business. Even the poor must become rich. Even the rich must become richer. Everybody, we're giving them a chance. Okay. So if you have, either you can start small, grow big, or you can start bigger and go bigger. But the bigger here is not 1.15 million, not 115,000, just 1150. That's all. That's all you need to start. And you bring in 2 people, you even get back your capital. Some of you give you products. Products valued almost double the amount. So what more you want? Very simple system, very powerful system. And it's not a rocket science. Build a purpose-driven business to attract talents, guys. You see, today I'm attracting talents. I'm attracting talents like Nick Lim. I'm attracting talents like Prakash. I'm attracting talents like Darwina. Even Dominator team, we got so many talented people. All these talents can go to waste if you don't have a purpose in life. Talent is one thing. Talents alone cannot take you anywhere. There are a lot of talented people in the world, but still driving taxis, still struggling in life. Talents alone cannot take. You need a purpose, guys. So we are giving to people a purpose. What is the purpose of Dominator team? Dominator is all about coming together, collaboration of soul for celebration of life. No one soul is an island in this world. So the Dominator team is a team of people working together to build each other up. It takes a whole village to raise a child in Africa terminology, okay, or Africa proverb. Today it's a global village to raise a child. And I come from an estate. I come from a plantation. I come from a very remote place in Malaysia. I would not been able to be like this if not for that village. At the foundation level or fomentation level, this whole village raised me up, guys. And that's the principle I'm applying here now. I don't care where you are from. I don't care who you are. I don't care what class, what color. As long as your will to succeed, you have a purpose, you can work with us. And the purpose can be threefold. Either you do something for yourself or family or the world. Why not be reverse, guys? Go for the world first. Do something for the world first. Yourself and your family will be taken care naturally. And that's what we are encouraging you to do. At the same time, building a legacy for next generation. What attracted me to Superlife at the age of 55 is that Superlife philosophy of building a legacy for next generation. And then at the mission of Superlife, my health is my wealth. My wealth is my family's health. And then the product that can support that. All this attracted me. So I got a powerful purpose. So when I came into Superlife, my purpose was only one. Building a legacy for next generation. I want my son, my daughter to be proud of this industry called network marketing. At the same time, my learning, my teachings that I learned over the 35 years, I want to pass on to people. So I have a very strong purpose, and that strong purpose attracted to me people from all over the world. 4 of the guys came to me from Messenger. I didn't even know Instagram at that time. People used to tell me IG. I thought it was an island. But I only know Facebook and I know Messenger. 4 people came to me through Messenger. From India is Jagdish. Today, entire India business, Jagdish is one of the contributors, one of the first biggest contributor there. He came, is a total stranger to me. Then from Papua New Guinea, Yasi Tambi came, and then Benson, and then Spencer. Now we got 4,000 to 5,000 members in Papua New Guinea. Then Pastor Elaine from Dominator Abba, and he's leading Dominator Abba now. Abba is one of the states Abia is one of the states in Nigeria. And then here in Malaysia, Utumba came through Mr. Jivan. You see, guys, when you set your mind, the world will give way to the person who knows where he's going. Of course, from Netherlands, Betty. See, guys, that's all you need to do. You must know where you are going. Establish your 5-year game plan, then come in to play with the game with us. Build a purpose-driven business to attract talents. Okay. Number 5, supply chain rebalance creates new opportunity for growth. This is already a built-in supply, guys. already building in network marketing business. Network marketing business is all about you becoming the supply chain. When you buy from the pharmacist, when you buy, you can only get the product. When you come here, you not only get the product, you become the supply chain, rebalance the supply chain, you can make money now, tons of monies. You don't have to go to Lazada, you don't have to go to all that. You can do that here, guys. And you just become active consumer of the product and by participating in the business. So this is a very powerful article written by Kavil Preet, the president of Asia Pacific, Middle East and Africa region, FedEx Express based in Hong Kong. So you see, I take the latest to give you the best of the best. I don't give you the last. I don't believe in what happened in network marketing 10 years ago, 20 years ago. That's all obsolete, guys. I only want you to see today and learn today to be a leader today. So we want leaders today, okay, not leaders tomorrow. And I always say, catch them young. I want to catch a lot of young people. Why? I call it Cathy, Project Cathy. Cathy is not my neighbor. Project Cathy means catch them young. So the young people will learn to use their passion to learn and then use their passion to serve people, but that's the system to make money for them. And they're very good system money makers. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to call upon 1 or 2 person to share. And I'm going to call upon Mr. Sudagar, who's still doing part-time because he's passionate about his work as an engineer. And I want him to share what he gained today from Prakash, from Nick Lim, and from myself, okay? So over to you, Sudagar. You can, wait, I'll unmute you. Yes, Sudagar, you're unmuted. You can share.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Maha. So good evening to everybody. So today was a very wonderful training session. So thanks to Prakash, Nick Lim, for your wonderful sharing and with our team. So what, as Dr. Maha told us, share with us, the practice is one of the most important things to make us permanent. So all of us, why do we fail that this simple way of doing it by the system? See, system says save yourself time, energy, and money. So if we understand SLWC franchise system, we need to be on track with the team, our dominated team. It is a proven platform. For the past 4 years, we are number 4 in the world today. And why we are going so fast is because of the system. Okay, and the practice is the most important thing that everybody have to do it on daily basis by showing the plan, coaching our team, giving the right support. It's very simple. Do you want to become the world champion? I just give an example of our Jamaica 100 meters, Usain Bolt. You know what is the record today? 9.58 seconds. And it took him 20 years of practice to break this record. Until now, nobody has broken this. So can you just imagine, to run under 10 seconds took him 20 years. So how about us? So if we want to become a crown diamond, we have to set our mind that goal plan have to be 3 years or 5 years. So we have to decide what we want to achieve in 2022. From day one, I'm in the business, even though I just achieved my Ruby rank last month. Okay. So why? It's because the confidence within myself, with the team, from all the support is given, And of course, I'd like to thank everybody, my introducer, Dr. Raj Mohan, okay, Dr. Maha, and then Chief Mohan. So these are the 3 people, and also all my team members, my business partners. Without your support, we wouldn't have reached the rank. So I'm going to teach the same thing to my team. I'm a Ruby now, so I can teach people what Dr. Maha said. If you reach the rank, you can lead the team. So Ruby is just an icebreaker. We all want to become a crown ambassador. So that is going to be the ultimate goal for us. Okay. So let's keep on the flame burning, like the Olympic torch before we end this year, especially those who set the mind to go to Dubai. Please do not give up. We still have another 15 days to go, 20 days. So of course, at the end of the day, everybody can make it. Okay. So what I would like to advise is all of us, please plug into the system. You just need to be focused. If you really want to set a record, you have to be focused. There's no jokes anymore. We must get serious. GST is what he said, get serious today. So you see, achievers who are serious only can win to become an entrepreneur. If not, for the rest of their life, we are going to be in with a job. So the job world is always there. Job, just obey boss or just overbroke. So the choice is yours. So we have to decide what we want to achieve. To build a legacy, we have to start today. That's what I'm trying to do for my family. Even though my profession is an engineer, I'm still doing this part-time until today. But we have to be prepared for the worst. We don't know what is going to happen in the pandemic. So Superlife has given us the right platform, right choice. God has given us the way today for us to build ourselves. So this is a very important for all of us, especially those who are in the training today, the 49 people. And please expand your global businesses. So the global one is the one is going to give us the confidence and how we are going to handle all our team members. That what we are supporting all our members. My team members like Mr. Bashir in US. See, Mr. Bashir is a committed person. Morning at 8 a.m. is in the training today. So this is what shows how serious are people around the world today. We are meeting from Africa, other parts of countries, Papua New Guinea, and all these things. So all these people, they are waiting for our support in HQ, Malaysians. We are there, always there to support you. Okay. So that's all from my sharing, Dr. Maha. So Super Life is super. All the best. Over to you. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Prakash, what is this? Sudagar said it very well. He may be full-time, part-time, but he's working like a full-time. You see, that's the most important thing. When I was part-time for 5 years, that's what I did. I worked like a full-time. And for me, income tax 8 hours work was part-time. This work was full-time. And every time I get, I used to learn. But today you can do this from the comfort of your home to the power of your smartphone. And you can LFH, learn from home, and you can work from home. So I got another buddy here, soulmate now for me. And every night before I go to sleep, he disturbs me. He sends me this thing. I'm on the go. I said, fantastic. Sometimes I go to sleep. I answer him. I wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. I answer him first. Okay. So can I, Brother Bashir, please? This is the Bashir Suraga was mentioning about. You go ahead, brother.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear.
I want to thank all of the speakers today. I learned so much today, not from one, not from two, but from all of you. Thank you. I want to also share with you this, is that I have been on this journey of network marketing since 1972. I was 22. And all that time, I always kept a job, along with my network marketing business. And through the years of network marketing, I experienced little success, no success, and a good chunk of success. And when Superlife found me in July of this year, I was involved with a network marketing company that I am still involved with, but it's on autopilot. I say all that to say this. For the past 11 years, I've been working a job that I love, that I enjoy, that makes a difference in people's lives at a grocery store, okay? And the week of Thanksgiving, I became ill. I became very sick, okay? And I have not been back to that job since. On this past Friday, December 3rd, I received a message from my creator that told me this: you have served your time building the dream of another. Now, I want you to serve me and serve my people. This was the message I received. And this is the message I gave my employer on December 3rd and told them I was done. And as of this past Monday, for the first time, I started my work as a free man, serving my Creator and serving his people. There was an author by the name of Dr. Wayne Dyer. And one of the books that I'm reading right now is entitled, You'll See It When You Believe It. I am here to tell you, my friends, that through all of the inspiration that I've gotten from my dear brother and master coach, Dr. Maha, I made the decision on December 3rd that I was not going to pursue my previous network marketing company, but that I was throwing all of my efforts into Super Life. And that was the decision that my Creator directed me to. Also, these are words that he tells us in his scripture, the Baha'i scripture. He says this, O Son of Spirit, I created thee rich. Why dost thou bring thyself down to poverty? Noble I made thee, wherewith dost thou base thyself? Out of the essence of knowledge, I gave thee being. Why seekest thou enlightenment from anyone beside me? Out of the clay of love, I molded thee. How dost thou busy thyself with another? Now here's the kicker. Turn thy sight unto thyself, that thou mayest find me standing within thee. Mighty, powerful, and self-subsisting. Those words, my friends, are words that you can take to the bank. And my friends, I'm here to tell you that I've been running this race for network marketing for 49 years, okay? I've been running this race on God's earth for 71 years this past October. And I'm here to tell you that I will be a crown diamond in 2022. I am a crown diamond right now. It's just a matter of time before my Creator guide me to all of the souls that I am going to help, that is going to allow them and me to achieve a high goal of service to his people. So my friends, you have it in you to do whatever it is that you want, because the Creator wants you to be very, very abundant in everything. Everything in this universe have been created for you. You just gotta know it, and you just gotta believe it. And when you believe it, you'll see it. So with that, my friends, I say to you, let's do this. Super life. Life is super.
Wow, what a moment. This is one of the most enchanting moment, thrilling moment, because this is what one need to be. And you know, my dream, my goal was to go to US in a big way, because I owe it to US attitude of gratitude. Today I am what I am, the books I read, the people I meet, everything came from there. So I was looking for the right person there to channel my energy there. And Prakash, myself, Sudagar, Mr. Apon, all of us have been waking up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in Malaysia every Monday morning to do a presentation at 6 a.m. And that result is this powerful energy called Mr. Bashir. And this is what you can happen to you guys. When you do it with your heart and we do it with a lot of love, you will attract the right person, the right time to do the right thing. And today, I'm telling you, we are going to rock USA. And please take time to make time to be with us on Monday. Every Monday Malaysian time at 6 a.m. Whatever time in your country, you can check it on. And please be there because it's rocking now. If US catches fire, the whole world will catch fire on Superlife nanoseconds. And I'm also going to have with the assistance of Ms. Betty, Ms. Jadu, and Mr. Jadu, Mr. Avia Olaifa, all of them. We are going to create Europe chapter where we are going to bring in UK, Netherlands, all that together, and we are going to rock that. Okay, just like how we are having Pacific chapter every Sundays. Every Sundays we are having Pacific region, and in Sundays afternoon, and we are dedicating to that. And today I can see Pacific Ocean from Papua New Guinea, from Solomon Island, from Kiribati, from Marshall Island, from Fiji, all of them are rocking now. Anything you focus will increase, guys. Anything you focus will increase. And that's how in up to 2019, we went to India. We went to India in 2019. In fact, 2018, Mohan and I went there, Mohan, myself, my wife, Bakyam, we went there to see to do a study on India. 2019, we went to do the groundwork. Today, India is rocking a very big way, guys. From India, the fire has gone to Sri Lanka, to Mauritius, and I got a good news. Mauritius, we just got an approval for our ST study product there. So Mauritius was also in the line now. So like that, when you set the fire will go on a wildfire. Today, we want to create wildfire of people, and people must be connected and powerful. We have a fire going on in also in Vietnam. Vietnam is also catching fire under Mr. Utumba's power. And then we have Gambia, we have Liberia, and then we have Nigeria, the entire Nigeria there. Now the latest one is going to be Russia, guys. And that's work of a part-time guy, from him coming Russia also. And the Russians are coming in. See, guys, the whole world is ours now. And who goes there to open up doesn't really matter. You will get a chance to get your people from every part of the world. Why not you make your heart, mind, and soul? To give your heart, mind, and soul here, and to give your 1,000,000% here, and get every country 1% to do this business, and you convert your energy to help people there. Don't think about how they are going to help you. Don't worry about that. Like what Mr. Bashir said, the energy is within you. And that energy, from every scripture, they say the same thing. The fire is within you. For me, the word fire means firm in real energy. I am firm in my real energy. Nobody has to tell me who Dr. Maha is. I know who I am. I am as I am, where I am, period. And that's what this industry does for you. And once you find this fire, let this fire burn other fires, guys. And let's keep rocking now. And that's what the world needs now. And that's why Forbes magazine has said, everyone has to take care of himself now through this system. And it's be people-oriented business. It's always been people-oriented. Now people are going to take care of themselves. Okay? So I'm going to call upon, this guy has been asking me, Mr. Sissy Pounds, and I like his spirit. If this guy goes on this spirit, one day he's going to be the president of Uganda. Okay? So can I have Sissy Pounds, please? Sissy Pounds, you can do some sharing. They are done, guys. Those of you who want to go can go, but in another 5-10 minutes, we are going to finish also. Okay? Sissy Pounds, go ahead. Are you talking? I'm not hearing anything.
Okay, yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Are you getting me? Yes, are you getting me?
I can hear you, I can hear you. I can hear you. Prakash,
okay.
Can you hear me? Okay, Sissy Pounds, yes, you can talk now.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, each and everyone. Hope you are fine and doing everything well. I'm so grateful and I'm so happy to say hi to you all. It's me, Sissy Pounds from Uganda. Uganda is my country. I'm under front team. I'm here in this training of today as a weekly training. As you know, as in our team dominators, we have this weekly training. Wow, this training is built a lot of leaders, as you know, and more people are gaining today out of this training. Me as a person, I have learned a lot in today's training, and one of the points which I have got, I have noted some of it here. I have to shape myself. When I shape myself, it can be easier for me to kill together. What does it mean? In a good way, I have to shape my brain. I have to shape my brain. How? Me who's in Africa, I have to be sharp. To send someone in Europe, to send someone in Asia together, I have to first shape myself. When I shape myself, even I can increase myself, okay, because I'm not educated. But when I shape myself after being in a training of those people who know how to do it, by listening to them and learning, I can lead, okay? Yes, I can shape myself from being uneducated into being educated by practicing from others, like other leaders, like leader Utumba, leader Dr.Maha, leader Akim, and everyone right together. Yes. Now, that is very good point. Another point which I have seen here. Me as a person, I want to be quality. I want to be a quality leader, okay? To be a quality leader or to have quality leader in my teams, I have to first be quality together. If I need first work on myself together to have that good image together, if I need my quality in knowing each and everything together, if I want to have this international business builder, I have to first be one of it together. I have to first be quality to have qualities. Wow, I have learned a lot of things today, but my message is on those leaders who are not attending together, and even you to attend without inviting anyone to attend with you, because what you are learning today, it is useless for you together, but it can be very important when you are here with someone together. Yes, we are learning today to have what is right for us to share with others who will come tomorrow together. That's why me always, I be with my pen and my notebook. Anything I learn today, I note somewhere. Means tomorrow I can get a part leader after being quite by learning from quite leaders, means I can share what I have learned for them to do what is best. Well, because we have been working for Moyas as Mr. Hassan said together. Yes, but right now we are here in network marketing to create a way how others can do something and we earn together. How we can have passive and residual income from others' effort together. But it starts with us together. We have to put some effort, seriousness, activeness, and hard working together right now together, not tomorrow, but now together. Yes, then time will come when you can do it. Wow, no much to say because of time. I love you so much. It's Mrs. Pounds from Africa, Uganda, underground team, but I'm learning with leaders in Dominators. Well, thanks so much for that good heart and even being close with me and sharing. Wow, I love you so much. May God bless you. Super life. Life is super. It is evening time. It is 5:21 p.m. in my country. Wow, I love you so much. Let us play for our leaders who are going to buy. Wow, and what you have to know, you are the next as I'm the next. Wow, may God bless you. Super life. Life is.
All right, super life. Life is super. That is CC Pounds for you guys. And his enthusiasm is contagious. And see not the race, see the grace, see not which team they belong to, see the joy, and let's embrace each other. Today, it doesn't matter which country you are, it doesn't matter which person you are, as long as you want to give your love unconditionally, then unconditional things will come to you guys. Abundance is within your reach if you reach out unconditionally with people. One final person, then we are done. I'm going to call Miss Betty from Netherlands. A lady's voice, a better choice. I don't want people to think that it's a man's business. Everybody's male here. So can I have Miss Betty, please? Miss Betty, can you do a wrap up first? Then I pass you back to Kenneth. Okay.
Super life.
Life is super.
Oh yeah, today I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from Prakash, Nicklim, and then from Kenneth. You know, I used to go on Facebook and then do live and everything, but when I lost my friend, I was so shaken that I've stopped it. But today, listening to Nicklim have really have boosted me up that I have to really go back to social media and then share my story and then tell people about what we have and then the compensation plan. And I'm so happy when Prakash said that, I mean, if you want to present someone, you should know your stuff, because you can't just go down there and then you don't even know what to say. So I've learned a lot. I'm really, really happy for today, because today it's wow, wow, wow. And now I have to brand myself, because you can't just go on social media without knowing anything. And I thank God that I've heard the voice of Mr. Bashir, because I was wondering why for 2 times he wasn't on presentation. But he is somebody that today he has said something that he's a crown ambassador, and I'm just also following him. Also, I'm a crown ambassador in 2022. So super life is super. Dr. Maha, thank you very much for all the enthusiasm and for helping us. All of this is free of charge. God bless you. Super life is super. Happy
Super
weekend,
life is
everyone.
super. That is Betty for you from Netherlands. So very soon we are going to have our Europe chapter headed by them. Okay. So let us work together. Let us build together. Pump in your people here every Friday. Remember, we are in a business, people-based business, and today the whole world is going into that economy, people economy. So we are doing a wonderful job. The last 4 years we have shown to the world how powerful this Super Life system is, how powerful SLWC global system is. Let's do more of it. Remember, 9th January 2022. Once you wrap it up today, this year, 2021, you enjoy yourself. But we are going to kick off with the grand goal setting, guys. Nothing will happen if you don't have a goal setting. Nothing will happen if you don't have a goal setting. To me, that's the most important thing. A human soul will move. A human CEO will move when he knows where he's going. Okay, that's the most important thing. And we are going to establish that very well on 9th January 2022. And let's pack the hall on that day. And if you bring in 10 of your people, you'll have 5 on the left, 5 on the right. You have a very powerful team to work for the rest of the year. Your goal should be now, by the end of this year, you should have 5 powerful leaders on the left, 5 powerful leaders on the left. Anything more than that is bonus. That's how I work. For me, anytime I need to have at least 5 on the left, 5 on the right. And then I work with them. Once I find them, I work with them. I forget about my dreams, my goals, this thing. I only work with them. They get more money. Obviously, it comes to me. It's a win-win-win game plan. So let us win more. Let us help more. Super life is super. Over to you, Kenneth.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Maha, and thank you everyone for that wonderful and amazing sharing. And also, Mr. Bashir's sharing was so inspiring and amazing. And I key into that spirit. 2022, I'm going for crown and above. Okay, so we have about close to 40 people here still listening to us. I appreciate all of you for being with us till this time. And we have learned from our leaders and from our speakers today. Let us go and apply what we learn. Okay, go to social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, explore those networks. People are getting prosperous in those areas. Do the needful. Okay, don't only post about your business, also post your personal lifestyle, like the way Dr. Maha do. If you go to his page, you will see how he posts. He posts super life, he posts business, he posts his lifestyle and everything. So that's what you need to do. Okay, so we appreciate all of you, and we have a good news. Super Life is going to be receiving another ESQR award again tomorrow. That's an amazing. Within the space of 4.5 years, we are receiving the same award again. Okay, so that's to show you how amazing the system is. Super Life is really doing tremendous at the moment. We have raised a lot of people from nothing to something. Okay, if you look at CC Pounds, He's nobody a few years ago, but Super Life have made him to become somebody. He now have a network of business all over around the world. So that's the power of our system of SLWC. Okay. So thank you, everyone. We are going to be unmuting everyone to say Super Life, life is super. And don't forget, we also have our presentation tomorrow, AIM presentation, and also Sunday we have in the Oceania, which is PNG, and also Monday morning here in Malaysia, we're having US. So on Monday also we have Tamil presentation. If you have any Tamil speaking person, just share the link to them. And also Tuesday we have our global English review. And then Wednesday, we also have our Chinese presentation, Hindu presentation. Then Thursday, we have our Malay presentation. Then Friday, same thing that happened today will happen next week, Friday, in a different dimension. Okay, so always do the needful by bringing in all your leaders, your prospects, all of them to come and listen to us. Okay? All right, now we say Super Life, life is super. So you can unmute them.
Yeah, I muted, sorry, accidentally. Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super, guys. Okay, Prakash,
Waiting to
okay,
say Super Life.
Kenneth, okay,
Kenneth,
Nick,
thank you.
Super
Life
Life.
is
Let's
super.
rock.
Thank you,
sir.
thank you,
Life is super,
Prakash.
guys,
Thank you
okay?
very much.
Yes, sir.
Life is super.
Thank you.
Sipam.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Ready.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Countdown.
Bye.
Super Life,
Thank you,
life is
Kenneth.
super.
Bye.
Super life, life is super, life is super, okay? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's rock the world. Bye-bye.
Let's
Bye.
rock it.
Bye. Bye.
Super Life, life is super.
Super life, life is super.
Super Life, life is super. Let's
Life is